Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make this easy steak and pan gravy. So the first thing we'll need will be our ribeye steak, some mushrooms, some onions, parsley. We'll need some butter and some garlic and habanero pepper. The habanero pepper is for heat, so it's totally optional. So now I'm going to go ahead and season my meat with some salt, some black pepper, some steak seasoning. So guys, you can use any kind of steak seasoning that you want. It does not matter. Okay, so this is the type that I like, so that's what I'm using. But like I said, any steak seasoning would do. So I add my steak seasoning and some rosemary. I'm keeping the seasoning so simple because I don't want to lose that beautiful flavor of the meat. Okay, so now I'm gonna flip the meat over and I'm gonna repeat the same process with the salt, the pepper, the steak seasoning, and the rosemary. After I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and set my meat aside to marinate for a little bit. You can marinate for about 30 minutes, but I'm telling you, even 15 minutes is perfect for this cut of meat. Even meat is thicker, you might want to marinate for a longer period of time. So now that my meat is marinating, I'm just gonna go ahead and chop up my mushrooms and my parsley, and then we're gonna move over to the stove and start cooking our steak. So in a pan, I'm gonna add a splash of olive oil, and that's what I'm gonna use to cook my meat. So I should have used my cast iron skillet because that gives better sear to the meat, but I don't know, I'm using a regular pan. Whatever pan you have would work. Okay, so I'm gonna cook my meat for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side because I want it to be medium well. But if you like your meat to be really well cooked, then you can cook it for maybe like 4 minutes per side, but that is too much for me. 2 to 3 minutes per side is perfect for this cut of meat. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take my meat off the pan because it's cooked just the way I like it. Then I'm gonna go ahead and begin to make my gravy. So first thing to do would be to saute my mushrooms. So I'm gonna be sauteing this for around about 4 to 5 minutes just to make sure the mushrooms cook down a little bit. So I'm adding some butter to help the cooking process because my pan was kind of dry, and of course butter makes everything taste better. So none of my mushrooms are almost cooked the way I wanted. I'm gonna go ahead and season it with some salt and some black pepper. Guys, you know what I say, always layer your flavors. Okay, so now I've added my garlic, my habanero pepper, and about a tablespoon of flour. So the flour is gonna help to thicken the gravy. So I'm gonna cook down the flour for about a minute just so I lose that raw flavor of the flour. So after about a minute of cooking, then I'm gonna go ahead and deglaze my pan with some stock. Today I'm using chicken stock because that's what I had handy, but since it's steak, you probably might want to use like beef stock, but chicken stock works perfectly. I'm telling you, it works perfectly. So if you also cook with alcohol, you might want to deglaze with some red wine before you add the chicken stock. But guys, I cook without alcohol, so the chicken stock was just perfect the way I wanted. So I'm gonna let this cook for maybe about 2 to 3 minutes on medium to low heat because you don't want it to dry out. So let it simmer on medium to low heat. So now I'm adding my butter and a splash of Worcestershire sauce because that makes everything taste better. And I'm finishing this up with my parsley. I'm gonna give this a good stir. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add my steak back in the pan. And once my steak is back in the pan, we're literally done. We're literally done, I'm telling you. Oh, and don't forget to add the drippings, guys, because that is flavor town, flavor. So now I'm just gonna baste my meat with all that gravy to make sure my meat absorbs as much gravy as possible. Guys, this tastes so good. It is amazing, and my house smells so divine. So now I'm gonna go ahead and dish this out, spoon a few extra spoons of gravy on my steak, and I'm gonna begin to enjoy it. I wish you were here to enjoy it with me, but unfortunately you're not. So go make one for yourself and let me know in the comment section down below how it turned out. Look at how juicy my meat is. It's amazing. Anyway, I love you guys. Guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, now would be the perfect time to do it. Leave comments in the comment section down below, share this video, like this video, and like I said, subscribe to my channel. I love you guys. I'll see you all in the next video.